I'm Adriano.
I'm Mike.
I'm Josh.
Mike.
Chris.
And we're Highway Lights.
Mike, Chris, myself, and Peter from Raven Red. We're just getting together to play a bunch of cover songs in Peter's basement. And we never really got our act together enough to start a band until we met Josh, who we had known from before.
I was hosting an open mic in Maple, and I guess throughout the summer, these guys started coming out, and actually Peter from Raven Red was coming out as well. What happened was, there was one band dropped out of a gig at that venue, and they needed a band, and we were jamming together at this open mic like every week, and eventually, we just did the gig, and the next day the bar closed down, so we just considered it fate, and we kept gigging after that, I guess. We've all known each other from like different spots in our lives. We just never actually all been together at one point in time. So like I went to high school with Mike, and I played hockey with Mike, and Chris, and these guys were jamming together. I think Adrian was the only...
I was the cherry on the ice cream.
He was the cherry. I mean, there was a lot of people there, and you guys raised like over $2,000 or $2,500, which is great. And the best part was, for me personally, was I actually got to play with my cousin's band for the first time, and we never played together, and they've kind of mentored us for the last year and a half or so with our production and stuff like that. So I guess we'll give a shout out to Little Sunday and Rick, my cousin, because every interview they do, they always shout us out for us. So hey Rick, hey Little Sunday, and their album's coming out soon, I think, the next couple months.
Yeah, Elmo always sounds good. Like I remember going to see like El Scarlet before they were huge and stuff at Elmo Combo, and it just has a reputation for sounding awesome.
Plus it's a good cause, so we're always wanting to help out for a good cause.
And we've been on a charity binge the last month or so. We actually did a song.
We're already Bono. We've gotten past that amateur stage, and now we're just giving back.
We did a song for mental health awareness. We wrote a song one day and donated to a charity for that. So that should be coming out too next week. So we can't refuse any. We're not going to refuse to play, and we're not going to refuse to play for charity. So it's a no-brainer for us to do this. It's actually just titled Song 12 because it's one day. They did one track one day. You had to.
What day were you?
We were 12.
Oh yes.
We had to mix. You have to think of the song. You have to create the song, mix it, do all the instruments, and it has to be mastered by the end of that night. This is the type of gig where you're like, you know what, if you're gonna come to one or you haven't came yet, at least come where the money goes to charity. Like, if you're gonna not help us, I would help the cause out. And I think there's like 7 bands on the bill, so you're gonna find something you're gonna like, even if you don't like us.
I guess the first one was such a great experience, so if it's more of the same, and if we can even get more people out, and just if it's as good as the first one, it'll be a great experience, and hopefully it'll be better.
7 bands is a lot of bands. It's gonna be fun. I mean, I'm hoping people show up. Everyone shows up to see everybody, because I've listened to all the bands, and all the bands sound great, and we're really good friends with Raven, so it's fun always to get with them. We're gonna be doing a bunch of shows with them this summer as well, so it's gonna be fun. Like it's always, like I said, it's always fun to play, and the fact that it's for a positive cause is what makes it, icing on the cake, I guess. He wasn't there the first time. We had to fill it.
Just had a lot of other things going on. Like I really wanted to make. I was really disappointed that I wasn't able to make it out. I heard like all these stories about just how big it was, and just how well the crowd had received all the bands that played. So I'm looking forward to being there.
An eruption of confetti, and that's a very loaded sentence. They'll realize what we're talking about like around 11:15-ish.
Good music for a good cause. I think a lot of people have been touched with eating disorders. Probably everyone knows someone who's had some sort of eating disorder. I know I do.
Isn't there like a photo shoot going on?
We are so good looking.
Oh yeah, we're so in it. We're so in it.
We're Highway Lights, and we're rocking for charity.